From skiing to ice skating, if you're looking for a winter getaway filled with adventure and outdoor fun, then Michigan is your ideal destination. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Our topic today is winter travel in Michigan. Here to discuss it with us is the Vice President of Travel Michigan, George Zimmermann. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Glad to be back, thanks.
So nice to have you here to talk about how great the travel industry in Michigan is doing, how wonderful the media campaign and all the commercials have been doing, and how great you're expecting this winter to be as well. So good news finally.
Absolutely, yeah. 2012 was a banner year for us, a record year. In fact, probably the best hotel occupancy and general tourism we've seen in about a decade. And so just a lot of good things going. The Pure Michigan campaign obviously is part of it, but a better economy, lots of things.
And who is traveling? Is it with the hotel rates? Is it resorts with families? Are we seeing more business travelers? Are we seeing certain demographics traveling more than others?
In recent years, and I'm sure 2012 will be the same when we have the final data, what we've really seen is that business travel is doing pretty well, but level. Travel by Michigan residents, pretty well, but level. The big jump in the last couple of years has really been out-of-state residents, people from other states coming to Michigan and vacationing here.
Is that because the media campaign and the Pure Michigan campaign has been doing a great job luring those folks, or is it because the travel industry, the resorts themselves, are perhaps they've been reinventing themselves since the business travelers started to dwindle a little bit, and perhaps they're greater, more awesome destinations out there for us?
Yeah, I think it's all of that. You know, I mean, I'd love to say because Pure Michigan is our baby that it's all Pure Michigan, but it's not. It's everything. It's what the industry itself is doing. It's greater awareness of Michigan as a destination. It is better product, people, upgrading their properties around the state. So I think it's all those things. And just a general improvement in the economy always helps the industry.
Well, what's nice, I know you talked about a lot of out-of-state folks spending their money and traveling here to Michigan. But if you live here in Michigan, what's nice is that we do take for granted just how wonderful some of our up north destinations are. Not all up north, but certainly many of them. But so much more affordable than having to drive a long distance, buy a plane ticket, that type of thing, and so much to offer that, again, that we do take for granted living here.
Well, especially the winter season, too. I think that, sometimes people, their attitude about winter is, oh, it's winter, darn, but in fact, winter's a great time to travel in Michigan. I mean, it's beautiful. Even if you're not an avid skier, I mean, we've got lots of good skiing, we've got snowmobiling, dog sledding, those kind of winter activities, ice climbing. But even if you're not into one of those things, just getting out in the woods, and hiking, snowshoeing on a beautiful winter day with snow cover is a fabulous experience. So, we encourage people to take advantage of the season. We encourage the local weathercasters not to scare people and say, oh my gosh, it's going to snow, stay home. Because, if the roads are clear, you can drive and go to a beautiful place.
If you've lived in Michigan, then you know how to drive, hopefully, in the snow.
And we would hope.
And if it's not snowing in Metro Detroit, where the majority of the population lives, don't assume that there's not snow and great skiing conditions up north, because many times they've got wonderful conditions, and we're not thinking of it because there's no snow here.
Exactly, and I think that is a problem, and people should, they can go to our website, to michigan.org, and kind of check the snow conditions. But basically, this time of year, by now, there's snow everywhere up north, and even if there hasn't been much natural snow, the snow resorts have been blowing snow for months, so they've been making snow. So certainly for skiing, that's, snowmobiling is a little different story. You really need the natural snow, but for skiing, there's lots of opportunity. And
what's nice about Pure Michigan and Michigan.org is that you can sign up if you're a Twitter user, a Facebook user, if you like to read the blog and I get all these updates that Crystal Mountain or treetops are blowing, they're making snow and that type of thing. And so you don't have to think about it. You don't have to keep checking. They will let you know. You will let us know when all that happens.
We will.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Glad to.
Looking forward to a good winter season in Michigan. For more information on today's topic, you can head to michigan.org. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was George Zimmermann, the Vice President of Travel Michigan.